This is the prisoner on hard. We already ran this on normal as part of our earlier run to get some House Kundrik favor. Actually, I'm not going to bother buffing because there's a beholder who's going to dispel, most likely dispel everything anyways.
A beholder roars, hungry for slaughter. Ready.
See, I took a decent amount of damage. I think that might have been from, let's see what that was from. Scorching Ray, Scorching Ray. So they tried to Finger of Death me. No surprise there. He always tries to insta-kill you, but we're immune to that as long as we have Death Block. So if I didn't have Death Block, I'd probably be dead. Let's see. Alright, well, not sure what the source of the damage was. I thought maybe the Beholder had... I thought maybe the Beholder had disintegrated me. And last time we were in here, we were not spotting these traps. I think I just ran through and ignored them. Yeah, this time the spot and the search is working fine. Another trap looks like. So that's just saying there's one on the other side there. There's a little flicker to the right, and that just means that trap is in a different place. So we're not going to bother running around trying to find that trap. All right, so last time I was in here, I don't have my diplomacy item right now. Last time I was in here, I had a diplomacy item from Party Crashers, swapped it off, and then forgot to swap it back on for Jungle of Kyber, and ended up dying as a result from an insta-kill Finger of Death. Alright, so now my diplomacy was not good enough, or buff was not good enough, so we have to fight this guy the regular way. It's not, not too bad, but it's sometimes good to keep social skill type swap items, but I might think about that for when we get to Reaper. Yeah, because obviously a champion on Reaper, along with the Reaper, that can be a pretty tough fight. And I'm all for making these fights, making the quest easier, so
won't be causing you any
I'll think about that, getting a bluff item for Reaper. Not too worried about the optional, but if they're in the way, I'm going to finish these off.
The last of the
missed this. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can make this bridge. I think with my jump skill and speed boost, I should be able to make this. If not, we're going to try to veer right. Alright, got it. Let me get this, try to get this beholder first.
An eye tyrant watches you with malicious intent.
Big levels, right from the get-go. Alright. Bring my hireling down here. And restore myself. And the reason I'm... unfortunately my hireling doesn't have restore. So I'm going to have to hope I don't get... These enemies here do charisma damage. And if you get a low enough charisma, then you're helpless. So if I see any charisma damage at all, I'm going to use my clickies on it, even though we kind of need to save those up for beholders. And then again, once I go here they go, I'll go. I'm going to really use all my buffs here, just because this charisma damage is so nasty. Okay, looks like we managed to kill them without taking any charisma damage. That'll be tougher on Reaper.
Forceful winds threaten to send you off into the ether.
If you want to really be safe here, you just do one pillar at a time. If you want to be a little more adventuresome, you could do 2. The main reason I'm doing 1 is the quarries that you attack. Like if you fall off, you have to fight these quarries that do charisma damage, and it's really a pain if you're helpless. So I'm trying to be extra careful. Alright, then one more beholder fight. This is the last beholder we have to fight this quest. 4 neg levels, but we're right by a shrine, so I'm just going to keep attacking him. And you can see my hit points and spell points go down, and then goes back up once I do my restore. I actually don't think I need to shrine. This is a very tough fight. 3 Theracounds, and you have to kind of run to them, so they get kind of a free shot at you. I'm gonna do all my. I'm gonna do both of these buffs. And acid. The acid's really not the problem. The problem is the untyped damage. And you know, normally I try to kind of circle around them to try to avoid taking that. It seems to help a little bit, but not 100%. All right, so
The illusory ladder fades
now we need to
from
fight
view.
some arcane
Green
uses.
ichor
Let's see if I
drifts
believe
down from the
you can see
branches
these
above
green
your head.
numbers, so I'm damaging them and killing them, but the acid's actually healing them. So, but fortunately, that's a much smaller number than the base number, and so I'm not too worried about it. But that's why it's like it would have been better if it was something other than acid, because the acid heals these chain oozes.
Above your head.
these X's here keep you from getting blown. I'm just going to stay just to show you. As long as you're on one of these X's, you won't get blown. So you want to jump on one of these X's and then stay there. And after the wind blows, kind of go out. And there is a way you can kind of jump around the side and avoid the fighting the arcane oozes, but it requires a pretty high jump skill. And so at epic levels you can kind of do it, but at heroic levels, I don't know that my jump skill was high enough to do it. And at least it seems to me like there's a pretty good chance of falling off if you don't get it right. So I think it's better just to fight those oozes, especially with this nice blue shine weapon that we have.
A shadowy apparition materializes before you, seething with rage and inner turmoil. Her shadow self defeated, Orphne awakens from her reverie.
Uh, Not a bad bow, but I don't think it's an improvement over what we have. Blue slot. I think if it's a double slot, I'm going to keep it for sure for future crafting. But single slot, that's actually not a bad cloak, but we'll probably would vendor it. So nothing really interesting here. Open lock +7, that's not an improvement over what I have, so I'm just going to grab that. And that is the prisoner on hard.